Hi, I'm Harry. Today, we will discuss the case of Alicia Ross, who disappeared in 2005 in Ontario, Canada. This case quickly gained attention as one of the most well-known disappearances in the area. Alicia's personal belongings, such as her purse, phone, and documents, were found untouched in her bedroom, leading to suspicions of foul play. Alicia had no reason to run away and wouldn't have left without telling anyone. Alicia was adopted as a baby by Sharon Forrest and Marvin Ross, who loved her dearly. Despite their separation, they remained close. At the time of her disappearance, Alicia was 25 years old and had recently returned from a year in Australia. She was enjoying life and looking forward to her future. Alicia had a passion for camping and being in nature. She lived with her mother Sharon and her stepfather Julius in Markham, Ontario. Alicia had her own entrance to the basement, where she stayed. On August 16th, Alicia and Sharon went for a walk with their dog in Pomona Mills Park. But this would be Alicia's last summer. Alicia excitedly shared news with her mother about a promotion at her sales job and was eager to have it confirmed the next day. She was also happy in her personal life because she was dating a man named Sean and everything was going well. After they spent time together, Sean called Alicia to make sure she got home safely, but she didn't answer. The next morning, he tried calling again but still couldn't reach her. He found out that Alicia hadn't shown up for work. Meanwhile, Alicia's mother, Sharon, went to bed early and didn't know about anything unusual. The next morning, when Sharon and her husband noticed Alicia's car still in the driveway, they thought it was strange but didn't check why she hadn't gone to work. Sean contacted the police to report that Alicia was missing. He also called Sharon, who was at the golf course, to inform her that he couldn't reach Alicia. Sean explained to the police that he had last seen Alicia on the side of the road near her mother's house. They had spent time together in her room and she walked him to his car before they said goodbye. When Sharon returned home, Sean was there with the police, looking anxious and unsure of what to do. Alicia's keys, documents, and purse were still in her room, and everything seemed normal except that nobody had slept in her bed that night. Additionally, there were strange items arranged in a line leading to the open gate in the backyard, including a cigarette, a glass, and sandals. These details suggested that Alicia had disappeared under suspicious circumstances. The police focused their investigation on Sean, as he was the last person to see Alicia and had reported her missing. They needed to determine if Sean was involved in her disappearance or if he had no connection to it. Sean, who was 29 years old, had been dating Alicia for about a month. His relationship with Sharon seemed to be going well. Sharon firmly believed that her daughter had no reason to leave. Sean appeared to be depressed after Alicia disappeared and expressed his love for her. Investigators considered him a person of interest but needed to find out what happened to Alicia before accusing him. The police conducted a search using service dogs and a helicopter, but they did not find any leads. Sean joined the search and emotionally appealed for information. Showing recent photos of Alicia, the police asked the public for help, and they received a tremendous response. Despite the extensive search efforts and distribution of missing persons posters, bad weather hindered progress and no new information was discovered. Inspector Craig Rogers stated that there is no evidence of Alicia's whereabouts in the immediate area south of the 407 highway to Steele Avenue, east to the 404, and west to Bayview Avenue. The police have received numerous messages from the public but have not been able to follow up on all of them yet. Alicia's parents made a public plea for information, believing she had been kidnapped and was being held against her will. Investigators speculated that the kidnapping may have been carried out by someone Alicia knew. Considering her extensive network of friends and acquaintances in the neighborhood, there were no signs of a struggle or forced entry in Alicia's room, leading them to believe she willingly left her room for unknown reasons. The police continued to investigate various theories and diligently search for Alicia for over a week. Despite expanding the search area daily, they were unable to find any results. On the sixth day after her disappearance, the police mentioned the possibility of foul play, although there was no evidence to support this claim. Alicia's family remained positive and believed she would come back home soon. The police focused their investigation on Sean, the last person to see Alicia alive. Due to his suspicious behavior, Sean had reported Alicia missing to the police before contacting her family, raising doubts about his confidence in her disappearance. Despite being questioned multiple times, Sean's story remained consistent. He declined to take a polygraph test and became more distant from the search as he was considered a suspect. Alicia's family claimed she had no enemies, so they were unsure who would have a motive to harm her. 1 week after her disappearance, the police searched her Toyota Corolla without revealing the specific reason for their search. Additionally, on the same day, a surprising news story caused commotion among the residents. Sean was unexpectedly arrested for drunk driving, but it was unrelated to Alicia's disappearance. Investigators focused on Sean again, questioning his neighbors for any suspicious activity, but found no new information. Over a month later, a recluse named Daniel Sylvester confessed to being responsible for Alicia's disappearance and death. The Fortis family had little interaction with their neighbors and had never suspected Daniel. This confession led to Daniel's arrest. Even though he was not previously considered a suspect, Daniel admitted that if he hadn't gone to the police station himself, he wouldn't have been caught. He confessed to placing Alicia's body in the trunk of his car and hiding her in bushes by the side of a back road in Manila, Ontario, about an hour's drive from her home. 3 weeks later, he moved her remains to Coban. Initially, Alicia's boyfriend, Shahain, was suspected, but the arrest of Daniel, a mysterious neighbor, surprised the city. A newspaper columnist issued an apology to Shahain on behalf of the public. Eventually, the police found Alicia's remains where Daniel indicated. The examination confirmed that they were indeed Alicia's, but the cause of death couldn't be determined due to the advanced state of decomposition. A forensic pathologist described her injuries as resembling those seen in fatal car or plane accidents. Daniel admitted to violently attacking Alicia, resulting in multiple fractures to her body, including broken ribs and a broken breastbone. He caused a broken neck bone and a serious head injury by repeatedly slamming her head to the ground. Daniel's defense attorney supported his claim, stating that years of ridicule and mockery pushed him to his breaking point when Alicia insulted him. Sylvester claimed that he did not intentionally harm Alicia, but she suffered injuries to her face. After realizing Alicia was dead, Sylvester moved her body and undressed her to avoid suspicion. He admitted to relieving tension and then changed his clothes. Sylvester disposed of Alicia's body in a field and threw away evidence. The police did not find his semen on Alicia's clothes. Sylvester was charged with second-degree life deprivation, which he disagreed with. During the trial, it was revealed that Sylvester had a history of anger and mental problems. Although he may not have intended to kill Alicia, he knew his actions could lead to her death. It was believed that Sylvester attacked Alicia from behind. Sylvester denied any sexual motive, but admitted to voyeuristic tendencies. He denied any intimate contact with Alicia. It was revealed that he had fantasies about attacking women. Sylvester had a history of mental health issues and lived as a recluse. Sean, who was with Alicia before she disappeared, admitted to having intercourse with her. It is possible that Sylvester saw them together and became aroused, leading to the attack. Sean found suspicious items at Alicia's house and called the police. Defense attorney accused someone else of staging the scene. That's for all now. Please subscribe for my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.